Alright, we're back with Samus Returns, and I'm back a bit to the previous area in this, well, area. There was stuff I did not check. Well, there's a lot of stuff in a lot of places, but I thought this might be a pretty decent place to start. Of course, every single enemy in this general area seems to be a delightful murder, but that's fine. That's what I'm here for, right? Delightful murder. The map is showing me that there's actually more stuff in the distance. Okay, I guess that would work. Okay, that actually worked out really well. Need to keep that in mind for possible future endeavors. There's a whole area up here first of all, though I don't think it's gonna lead anywhere particularly useful, but I guess we'll have a look. There's spikes. Okay. Seriously, game? You gotta just do that to me? These enemies need to stop respawning. I would prefer it that way. On the other hand, they do give me full free health. So there was an elevator near the beginning of this area. Oh goody. My favorite. Piece of dubious origin. Gonna have to try to get out some health out of this. Yeah, these are not that hard to deal with. Just need to pay attention to when a bunch of them turn red. I mean, I could use a different thing for that. But that would be silly. Actually, no, it wouldn't. That did entirely too much damage to those things. Holy shit. Alright. Ah, yes, this is this area that I really couldn't get to before. Oh, well, no, I could have. That just means that there's shortcuts here? Okay. Okay, this route was just for refilling stuff, but I've vaguely already refilled them. Think I'm gonna actually use the rapid shooter to break these things. I could have used it better though. Those might actually even end up refilling me though. Alright, so here we have a small elevator that's not going to lead me to a new area, so let's see what we get here. This is entirely new, so I assume there's Metroids inbound. Okay, first of all, that did not reveal me jack shit. However, that is a new type of enemy. And doesn't seem like I can hurt it without missiles. Unless I can. It might be like those lugs where I just need to aim properly. The problem is aiming properly. Like those things, the moment they see you, they start spinning. It seems like. Are you okay, these things are resistant to even missiles. You need the beam burst now. Wonder how they'll handle super missiles eventually. And thank you kindly, enemy. Can you please stop? Okay. The game is finally telling me there's a Metroid nearby. And I heard some slightly alarming sounds. Something might be nearby trying to kill me. I think I found the Metroid. And it's an alpha. Evolved alpha by the looks of it. That is fine. These are not a threat no matter what kind of arena they come in, really. Yeah. Okay, that's one down. 8 more to go. I would be possibly amazed if this video actually led me to finding all 8 remaining ones in one go, so I'm not an optimist in that regard. So, was the door blocked from the other side here? I think it might have before. Yeah, definitely that looked like that. And there we go. Missiles acquired. Well, more missiles. Yeah, I seem to remember that door being inaccessible, so that's a good thing to get back to. That should maybe, possibly, potentially work as a shortcut to the beginning or alternatively to this area. I'm okay with that. Oh, the Metroid room has been filled with several enemies that are all not that threatening, but just annoying enough to have to deal with them. Also, I'm noting that this area has once again just normal blue variants of these enemies. I'm okay with that. The pink ones kinda hurts. Let's scan a bit. There's a collectible somewhere nearby. I think I'm just gonna ignore these hedgehog-looking enemies. Okay, there's a collectible nearby. Seems to be there. I am aware that there is a path that seems to be leading to a Metroid, but that also looks like there's a teleporter there, so I think I'm gonna make a point to go down first. Not sure how good of an idea that is. Save station, that is welcome. And that looks like a door I can't open from this side, which indicates that you come to that from the route that has the Metroid. That's fine. Unless you don't, and it's going down here. Huh. How is... I can't make that work, can I? Like, I don't... Since bomb jumps aren't a thing underwater, really. Yeah, they kind of give up. And you can't actually avoid these even with that, so yeah, I don't think I can get there. The game is indicating that you probably need some kind of Aeon power for that, but I'm thinking just gravity suit, which I presume is probably in this game. Why it isn't on Samus to begin with is a different question, but I think that's a question for every other day. Okay, so another Metroid. And it's a Beba. Beba that I immediately took stupid damage out of twice. I'm paying attention to the fact that there is these eggs that you need to open with beam burst here. Could have probably frozen it in that time. Okay, how bad am I? Alright, missiles don't work on its hard outer shell. That did not work even. Wow. You know, it's times like this when I'm kind of thankful that the game autosaves in the room before the Metroid. But it also makes me feel like Metroid fights are not that much of a threat. Go and die, that's fine. Just try again. That is not much of a consequence here. Okay, it actually gave up on the whole ice thing pretty quickly. I think that just isn't gonna work. Like that. Not that necessarily. Kinda, yeah. Where are you running off to? Up is the correct answer. That was a pulse. Should have seen that one coming. There we go. Yeah, I still took entirely too much damage. Alright, before I explore what's down there, let me have a quick scan. Yeah, there's not much to say about that. I assume you could have come here before you actually got the beam burst, so that's acceptable, I guess. And that one was right getting into my way. Okay, so let me activate this at least. I don't think I need to actually use it to have it activated for future use. Even having to use it might be too much. And that did no damage to it. I'm thinking you just don't care. Okay, and then there's a grapple check here. Well, this looks like a dead end down here. Also, it looks like something that's going to involve a Metroid. But first, more important matters. Actually, no, I'm not sure if this is gonna involve a Metroid. Let me check. No, actually. So the underwater section is something I need to look into. But I don't think I can do anything about it right now. You are a grapple block. I don't think I have much of an option unless I want to spend entirely too long getting some bomb jumps off. Wow, that was smart. I actually thought it would die in 3 missiles. Fair. There is a door on the other side according to that, and that is some kind of a recharge station. I still don't remember if purple is what I want or if it's just missiles. Which, to be fair, I've spent quite a few already, so... Yeah, that's an energy one. Should try to keep in mind that purple is energy, since energy is purple in this game. Do I want to go this way yet? There is an option for me to go higher up, and higher up also has some loot. I think I'll have a look that way first. That feels less like progress, honestly. How many times have I said that I'm probably been wrong every single time? How many times have I tried to... Have I fought these things and I still missed all 3 missiles there? I did miss the collectible there. So let me actually go down and find it. Might also be related to the Metroid that I'm not really seeing. Huh. That's weird. You'd think there would be some kind of a doorway. Unless there is stuff you can see on the map, but I don't think that's an established mechanic. Oh, you know, there's an alternative route. Okay, just one of you. And these things are going to get even easier to deal with after I get super missiles. I wonder if the game is going to have its super missiles separate from normal missiles. Probably should have dodged that, and good job killing it while I'm in the... Oh, I'm not in there anymore. I mean, I didn't imagine that right. I did fall into the plants of death. Alright, there's still a Metroid here. That's a heated room. And I don't particularly have to care, since heated rooms are no longer an issue. Ow. Like, why would you even bother making a heated room? Is it just for thematic appropriateness? That is lava. I think that's the first lava I've seen, and that does not look particularly lava-esque, if you ask me. Well, let's have a better scan here. It looks like there's probably a Metroid right here. Ooh, it has a way to escape as well. It isn't here though, so it's in the second one. Probably should go down there. What? You're not going to force me to... Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I would much prefer if I didn't have to follow you back. But it looks like this one just automatically escapes to the arena, and it might actually stay there because that side did not look particularly fightable. So gonna go with the assumption that I'm going to get destroyed. Also, I'm not sure if previous beta Metroids had vaguely fire-themed stuff. I mean, there was one that was, but I didn't realize it had actual differences. I mean, it looks more like a reskin than an actual difference, but something. I do remember that its coloration was ever so slightly different, and because of that it was hard to tell how much damage it had already taken. That's a shockwave, right? It wasn't a shockwave, but it was enough to kill me. Oh, that sucks. It takes a while to get back there because there's no rooms in between. I can probably save some time by dumping myself into the lava, of course. Oh, the Metroid stays here. Good design. Actually, good design, I'd say. You already figured out the mystery of where the fuck is the Metroid in this very Metroid-looking area that's telling you that there's a Metroid here. You're not gonna run away, are you? That's a late. I never see the laser coming in time. Wow, that was actually surprisingly easy. Just I only needed 2 cycles there. That's mildly impressive, I guess. Alright. Sort of the game is trying to indicate something that there is indeed something going on here, so let me see if my scans indicate anything. They indicate that this is indeed a dead end, because I don't see a way down there. I do see, however, that I'm not sure what I'm seeing, but I am seeing. So let's see, let's backtrack a bit. Already completely forgot how to navigate past this room. It's just like that. Not particularly difficult. There's still the mystery of that one room, I guess. But it looks like that has nothing to do with the room it's connected to from this side. So I'm going to assume I'm going to find my way there through here. Also, I really need to refill my health, and my missiles are actually worrisomely low. That is noteworthy. There's a few missiles. Doesn't help me much, and just to be safe. It's not a huge loss if I were to die, but I think it's a worthwhile thing to do. Let's have a quick scan. That didn't really reveal much to me, but you are certainly something. I'm thinking that's obviously grappling. Yeah, you're definitely something. That's a brand new boss. Unless it isn't a boss. Okay. Should I be worried? That was very strange, and this looks like speed boost requirements. Now that I think about it, can you not roll into me? Like, no, okay. I was hoping the grapple beam would actually do something about these things. No, it doesn't. Also, I just wasted a bunch of missiles. Okay, let's go this direction first. No real reason, I guess. Okay. That requires grappling from the outside. And that requires me to not be an idiot. Okay, let's see. More scanning. More of you. And there seems to be a thing I can do there. Okay. Wasted some more missiles. Oh wait, no, that's literally the thing I already saw. Okay, it's encouraging the use of Aeon abilities. Not entirely sure why. These are mostly normal enemies, and that's really stood out to me. Why am I using missiles on enemies I can allegedly kill with normal beam weapons? How deep does this go anyway? You. That was an intelligent comment. I think I see how I want to get there. I was about to say that it feels like these have been relatively difficult to get so far, but that's not really the case, except it totally is right now. This is most certainly not what I'm meant to do. Really? Not. There we go. I also just may have realized that there is an grapple block up there. So never mind. And I think this confirms that Seeker missiles are needed. Unless you work. Didn't think so. Wasted all of it though. Fair. So that might confirm the existence of Seeker missiles in this game. Not entirely sure, but I'd say the odds are in my favor. And if I could find that here, there's a non-0% chance I'm getting them soon as well. Then again, I assume super missiles would be much more gettable at this point. Okay, I sense Metroid activity. I also sense a safe spot and more split paths. Ugh. These locations are getting retty, as in really and pretty big. Combination of those words works out totally fine. Up there is a teleporter. Teleporters are good. That's also something I want to keep in mind. As I get destroyed by generic life forms. Okay, and it's even shielded by these enemies. I think it activates as long as you just get close enough to it. But that aside, this is at least a dead end as far as I can tell. Let me make sure I can tell. It's not a dead end. Nothing in this game is a dead end. Wasn't that smart. Okay. Enemies, please leave. Wasting missiles because I don't want to change my beam. Again, pressing all the wrong buttons when using this. Jumping down when trying to kill enemies with the wrong beam. Okay, let's actually do this right, please. There we go. And I could probably skip you with some cleverness, but I'm going to have to skip you with some cleverness. I can't skip you with any cleverness. I need to have AE on for this. Where are those enemies when I need them? Give me AE on. Well, in the meantime, I guess there was a door right about here. So while I'm working on regaining my Aeon, which I could probably refill like 5 rooms ago, that's probably not gonna be enough, is it? Now this absolutely definitely looks like a dead end. It's not gonna be. I would intensely hope that I had an idea where the breakable block actually is here. Because I could have almost sworn I saw one. As I was going past this on the other side. I guess not. Aeon. Might as well. Yeah, there is one, but looks like it's actually... Oh. Oh, it's one of these puzzles. I'm not sure if that really qualifies as a puzzle, but... The part where it comes back, though, might qualify a bit more as a puzzle, though. You do need to haul ass, and... Not sure if I have the capability to haul ass. I wonder how you... I assume this is a bomb block, so you can't actually... So you can't actually do anything with it. Otherwise you could cheese this one pretty well. Might still be able to. If I could press the right buttons at least. Okay, so... If I unmorph here... I can't aim there. Okay. Okay, let's see. Looks like this might require... This might require me to actually... Try to save a bit of time. That's not how you save time, by the way. Like that. Oh, it's doable. I have to get it now. The problem is that every attempt costs 2 missiles. I should delay my second missile a bit, so that the lower block has enough time to come back. Should have let go of it. I need to optimize my movements here. That is not how you optimize movements. That's a waste of missiles. Still a waste of missiles. Wow, that was a genius attempt. Okay, I have like 10 attempts left. Oh, come on, I... It's not even that tight, honestly. Can you not get past that after it reforms even slightly? It might not actually be doable then. It's not like there's a grapple block or anything there. Oh, come on! I was right there! I was right dab in the middle of it. Can I? I don't think I can. I should probably just do it like that though. I'm questioning my ability to do this. Are you serious right now? This is starting to annoy me. I feel like this should be totally doable. What the hell? I'm going to keep trying until I get until my missiles run out, but well, that's not gonna work. I don't even know what that was. Stop unmorphing! What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Jesus. That should not have taken that long. It wasn't even that hard. That's mildly annoying. Are you here for no reason? I guess so. Okay. Let me leave this area. Now that I've wasted all my missiles. And I still don't really have all that much AE on. Okay, I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough. Like I'm really not sure if that's gonna be enough. Also, I'm not entirely sure what am I even trying to reach when I'm in this area. I guess there was a door of some variety in this direction that I couldn't open. Okay, there's actually a bundle of enemies here. I'm debating if I should go back and pick the thing, but I'm also debating the option of not going and picking up the thing. Because there is something here. Seemingly my imminent death. It would have been kind of nice to be able to rip the skin off of these things. Oh. Aha. So game, what are you trying to tell me here? Massive bomb jumps? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Also, somehow I already have 40 missiles again. No, of course, it's just grapple. Grapple to victory. Really? You gonna make me do that again? I mean, yeah, it is. And okay. That's a worthwhile shortcut, I guess. Let me go back this way then. I am going to go and get the thing, because I can get the thing. But I think... Let me actually check the map. Yeah, there's a whole section down there, so I might as well wait for a minute before I do that and continue down the path of finding Metroids. Another mazy area? Another mazy area with stuff I don't really like. Okay, this is a large area. Soon the Metroid is up here. Can't come back that way, if those are bomb only. It was stupid. If I was smart right about now, I would definitely make an effort to use the shield so I don't accidentally die against this thing. It's running away, as they usually do. Should have just waited for it to gain flight. So I'm taking note that one charge shot is not enough to freeze these things. Thought it was originally. Huh, that's actually a pretty nice way to get away from a Metroid. And I die because I am an idiot. Also, I didn't use the shield. I should have used the shield. It's not like I need AE on that badly. Oh, that doesn't even put you back at the beginning of the room. That's weird. Well, that's better for me, so... Wait, now it did freeze the Metroid in one go. Another thing it seemingly freezed was my brain capacity to not suck. Considering I'm already one hit away from death and the fight didn't even begin yet, so... Really should be using the terrain more efficiently. I probably shouldn't get close to it when it's about to break the ice, because it's always going to fly and then I can just make an attempt to freeze it some more. I should also probably stop trying to do that. That usually doesn't really help me. It's so close to death though, I feel like I should have taken the effort to murder it. Okay. I can't say I did a good job with that, but I did a job. And nothing else in this room, seemingly. So I get to make some kind of progress by leaving this room. The question of how eludes me, though. So I guess I'm gonna have to actually scan for once. Oh, right there. Okay, so you couldn't even get in from that side because that was so important. I think there's a save station at the end of this room, so I could probably reach there and end at that point. Assuming I can not die to these bird things. Oh yeah, that was another one of those doors I can't actually open. And there's a Aeon recharge. I'm gonna do that real quick and then we'll be done. Alright, that doesn't require an animation for some reason. Alright, that's another 5 Metroids killed, 21 remain. Next time I'm going to probably start off at near the item that needed the Aeon. And then we'll go downstairs there, so... Bye.